Did you know that studies show 85% of people believe they're not living up to their full potential? Yet, you might be far smarter than you think. In fact, many highly intelligent people don't even realize their own abilities because they're not measured by traditional IQ tests. Here's something shocking. Research shows that emotional intelligence, EQ, can be more important than IQ when it comes to success. In one study, people with high EQs earned up to $29,000 more annually than those with lower EQs. That's right, emotional awareness and social skills can make you smarter and wealthier. But intelligence isn't just about how much you know. It's about how you think, how you see the world, and how you grow from every experience. In this video, I'm going to show you 6 signs that prove you're way more intelligent than you realize. These aren't the usual signs you hear about, like good grades or a high IQ. Instead, we'll dive into the hidden abilities and strategies that intelligent people use every day, and how you can tap into them too. So, if you're ready to discover the genius you've been hiding, keep watching. You won't want to miss these surprising signs that could change the way you see yourself. Chapter 1. The Silent Thinker. How you unconsciously solve problems. Have you ever found yourself solving a problem without even realizing it? Maybe you woke up one day with a brilliant solution to an issue that had been bothering you for days. This is one of the signs that you're more intelligent than you think. Many times, your brain is working on problems behind the scenes, connecting dots without your conscious effort. Studies show that the brain continues to process information even when you're not actively focused on it. For example, research from the University of California found that incubation, or letting ideas rest for a while, helps creative solutions emerge naturally. Your unconscious mind picks up on patterns, organizing them in ways you might not notice. This is why you can suddenly come up with a solution while doing something as simple as taking a shower or walking. A famous quote from Albert Einstein sums it up perfectly. The intellect has little to do on the road to discovery. There comes a leap in consciousness, call it intuition or what you will, and the solution comes to you. When you experience these aha moments, it's not magic, it's your brain using the power of silent thinking to uncover the answers you need. One of the best strategies to harness this is to give your brain time to think. When faced with a complex problem, give yourself space to step away and let the ideas settle. This process of reflection helps your brain work through the problem without your conscious interference. Chapter 2. Emotional Mastery. When emotional intelligence trumps IQ. What if I told you that emotional intelligence, EQ, can be just as important as your intellectual abilities? In fact, a study by TalentSmart found that EQ accounts for 58% of performance in all types of jobs. That's right, your ability to manage emotions can make you smarter in ways traditional IQ tests can't measure. Being able to recognize, understand, and control your emotions, as well as empathize with others, is a clear sign of intelligence. For example, emotionally intelligent people excel in social interactions and are better at managing conflict. They can think clearly in stressful situations, which is critical when making decisions that could affect their personal or professional lives. In his book Emotional Intelligence 2.0, Travis Bradberry explains that self-awareness is the first step to mastering your emotions. When you're aware of how you're feeling and why, you can manage those emotions rather than letting them control you. This self-control helps you stay calm, make better decisions, and respond to challenges with clarity and confidence. You can improve your EQ by practicing active listening, understanding the emotional state of others, and using emotional regulation techniques like mindfulness. Emotional intelligence doesn't just make you a better leader, it can also lead to healthier relationships and greater personal satisfaction. Chapter 3. Curiosity Beyond the Surface. Why you ask the right questions. Curiosity is one of the key traits of intelligent people. In fact, research from the University of California suggests that curiosity is directly linked to success. People who ask questions are more likely to learn, grow, and eventually excel. Being naturally curious means you're not content with surface-level information. You dig deeper, seeking out answers and exploring new perspectives. This can be as simple as asking, why, when presented with an idea, or how can I improve this, when faced with a challenge. According to author and educator Ken Robinson, curiosity is the engine of achievement. The power of asking the right questions can't be overstated. When you ask insightful questions, it forces you to think critically. A study by Dr. Laura B. Ray Lake from UCLA found that curiosity leads to increased cognitive engagement and helps you retain information better. The more questions you ask, the more connections your brain makes between concepts, expanding your knowledge. An excellent strategy to develop your curiosity is to make a habit of asking, "What if?" throughout the day. What if this situation could be improved? What if a different perspective could open new opportunities? By asking these kinds of questions, you can begin to think outside the box and uncover solutions that others might miss. The best part about curiosity is that it's contagious. When you ask questions, you inspire others to think more deeply, too. This can lead to better teamwork, improved problem solving, and a deeper understanding of the world around you. As the famous philosopher Socrates once said, "Wisdom begins in wonder." If you're enjoying these insights and want more tips on how to unlock your full potential, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on the next chapters. Chapter 4. Pattern Recognition. Seeing what others can't. One of the strongest signs of intelligence is your ability to recognize patterns that others miss. It might seem like a small skill, but it's powerful. When you can spot trends in data, behavior, or even conversations, you're able to make better decisions and solve problems faster. A study from Harvard University showed that experts in any field are able to recognize patterns that less experienced people overlook. This ability to identify connections between seemingly unrelated events is key to success. For instance, entrepreneurs often succeed because they can see market patterns others fail to notice. This pattern recognition lets them predict shifts in consumer demand before they become obvious to the rest of the market. Research from MIT reveals that pattern recognition is not only useful in business but also in personal relationships. People who notice nonverbal cues or small shifts in behavior are often better at understanding others' needs and motives. This skill can make you a more effective communicator, friend, and leader. How do you harness this ability? Start by paying attention to the details. When you observe a situation, ask yourself, "What's happening here? What's the bigger picture?" Over time, your brain will start identifying patterns faster. Also, practice critical thinking. When you hear information, try to connect it to something you already know. This method, called associative thinking, helps your mind form links between ideas, which strengthens your pattern recognition abilities. It's all about training your brain to spot connections that may not be immediately obvious. Chapter 5. The Power of Reflection. How self-analysis makes you smarter. Taking the time to reflect on your actions and experiences can make you smarter. While many people rush through life, only reacting to circumstances, intelligent people make reflection a regular part of their process. According to a study published by the American Educational Research Association, self-reflection enhances learning by helping individuals connect new information with their past experiences. Reflection is more than just thinking about what happened, it's about asking yourself meaningful questions. For example, instead of simply asking, "What went wrong?" you might ask, "What can I learn from this situation?" or "How can I improve next time?" This approach encourages you to think critically about your actions and grow from them. Psychologist Daniel Goleman, in his book Emotional Intelligence, explains that self-awareness, a key component of reflection, allows us to identify our strengths and weaknesses. When you are aware of your emotional responses and reactions, you can control them rather than letting them control you. This leads to better decision-making and stronger relationships. A good strategy for enhancing self-reflection is to journal regularly. Writing down your thoughts and feelings helps you process them and gain clarity. The more you reflect on your actions, the better you become at understanding yourself and your motivations. Additionally, practicing mindfulness can help you become more self-aware. Mindfulness is the ability to focus on the present moment without judgment. By incorporating mindfulness into your daily routine, you can improve your ability to reflect on your thoughts and feelings more clearly. Chapter 6. Learning from Failure. Why your mistakes are your greatest strength. Failure is often seen as something to avoid, but for truly intelligent individuals, failure is a tool for growth. In fact, studies show that people who embrace failure and learn from it are more likely to succeed in the long term. According to a study from the University of Pennsylvania, people who view failure as a learning experience are more resilient and better able to overcome future challenges. When you fail, your brain creates new neural pathways. This is called neuroplasticity, and it's the brain's way of adapting to new information. Each time you make a mistake, your brain strengthens its ability to solve similar problems in the future. So, rather than being discouraged, view failure as a lesson that improves your intelligence. One great example of this comes from Thomas Edison, who failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. He famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Edison understood that each failure brought him closer to success. This mindset is crucial for anyone looking to unlock their full potential. To make failure work for you, start by reframing your mindset. Instead of saying, "I failed," try saying, "I learned." This simple shift in language helps you focus on what you can gain from the experience. Another key strategy is to take time after each setback to analyze what went wrong. Ask yourself questions like, "What could I have done differently?" and "What can I do next time to improve?" This self-analysis will help you avoid making the same mistake twice and encourage continuous improvement. If you found these insights helpful and want to continue unlocking your full potential, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for more exciting tips to help you grow smarter every day.